Welcome back to Aspen 82. Thanks for tuning into the lift today. We've got a very special day. The weather's beautiful, and we've got some nice visitors, some cool people that love Aspen just as much as I do. I want to welcome to the show Andrew Turchin. Andrew, how are you doing today?
Great. Thanks, Clay. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, listen, it's a great pleasure. We've got a lot of things to talk about. You've been a local for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, it's almost 3 years now.
What do you love about Aspen?
Oh, I love the skiing. That's why I moved here.
Yeah.
I worked in New York City for 13 years, and I loved every minute of it, but nothing's better than Aspen.
So despite New York getting a little more snow than us this year, the ski conditions are still pretty good, right?
Yeah, not bad. I mean, that drought in January, I didn't have one bad day of skiing. I loved every moment of it.
I have to tell you, it was very special. I think a lot of our visiting friends were wondering if the snow was just gone to the dogs, and it hadn't really. It was very good.
Yeah, I had friends that wanted to cancel their trips to visit, and I told them, don't do it. It's great skiing. And they got here, and they realized I wasn't lying. I wasn't working for the chamber. I really just thought it was amazing, and it was every moment of it.
That's so cool. So tell us a little bit about a few of your favorite things to do here. We're going to get the local side first so that we can tell our viewers some of the favorite things to do. Give me your favorite mountain to ski.
Well, I'd say Highlands, but I end up at Ajax more. I live right here in town. It's really close and convenient, and it's amazing. I mean, there's so much terrain in this little mountain.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It's kind of funny because this is one of those resorts, I mean, I just feel like it's more accessible. Being able to hit the gondola right out of town is very special, isn't it?
Yeah, and the amount of vertical you get per day. I think all locals that want to get a 2-hour workout in, you're right here on Ajax, and you're ripping it up.
Yeah, now tell me this. You work here in town. We're going to talk about work in a second, but do you ever sneak out of the office for runs?
It's more a delayed powder day opening is what we pull off once in a while. We have about an 8-inch rule, so
cool.
we have to be delayed after 8 inches.
Is that full office closure or just a delayed opening?
Just a delayed opening. I get there in the afternoon.
All right. Well, since we're on the subject of business, you might as well tell us what you're doing here in town.
I'm a dentist in town.
Yeah.
A lot of people know me as a reconstructive and cosmetic dentist, and I love to do that stuff. What some people don't know is we do, really preventive, regular dentistry for people too.
Give us a few examples of. I mean, I go to the dentist for my cleaning. I mean, you guys take it to a higher level, right?
Teeth. Yeah,
thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're all about natural smiles and ideal natural smiles if people want that. So if we could help prevent people from ever needing all the complex reconstructive dentistry we do, I really appreciate doing that. It's almost one of my favorite things. I always tell people I spend half my time reconstructing people's mouths and the other half of the time really trying to get through to people to help prevent the need for that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you've been practicing here for just a couple of years. You moved from New York. Did you also practice out there, or is this a new thing?
Yeah. No, 13 years in New York City.
Yeah.
I thought I'd never move. I was really lucky. I got to work with some of the top reconstructive cosmetic guys in New York City. I'd say two of the guys are most well-known in the country, actually. And then I started out on my own. So I spent 13 years there, and I didn't think I was going to leave. And then I just wanted to ski more.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't think there's from New York to Aspen. It's a little bit closer to the gondola here, man. You got to be loving that, right?
Yeah. Much easier commute. 4 blocks now instead of 8 hours.
Yeah. Now, should we get into the dirty details? Tell us about some of the procedures, for example. Not dirty, but
Sure.
a couple of the procedures that differentiate you from other dentists here in the valley.
Well, I think the most important thing, there's a lot of great dentists in the valley, and I don't know every single one of them. I know a few of them, and they're really good dentists. I know what we do that's different than almost most dentists in the country is when we do our cosmetics, we base it on natural aesthetics and the most beautiful natural things, but most people don't even realize when we have spouses that don't know their spouses got their teeth done because they just look so natural.
Yeah.
They just, what happened? Your hair? Is it what is it? What'd you do different today, honey? But it looks so real. So real natural aesthetics is what we're after, and also function, the way teeth come together, how they bite, headache treatment.
Yeah.
So it's kind of very comprehensive.
Yeah,
I would say.
Now, how can we get more information about this business? So you're right here, located in downtown Aspen.
Yeah, we're right on Main Street. 2 blocks down from O2, across from the new Chabad House.
Yeah.
So we're right here. You can check out the website www.andrewturchin.com, or just call the office. And we're always available for questions.
Yeah, sounds good. Andrew, it's been great to be with you here today. I want to go back to the local side of things since we know town pretty well. Give us a good restaurant. I want the hot spot for a restaurant. If you're having après ski, that'll be the second answer.
Oh my, après ski. That's, I'm a foodie. I love food. I cook 4 or 5 nights a week. And the restaurant for me that gets me excited and it's friendly and wonderful is Alina. If there's a date night for Gina and I, which is most weeks, we end up at Alina, maybe just sitting at the bar and chatting with Will.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great place. Definitely recommend it. And then let's go back to the favorite secret stash. Let's pretend like we got 18 inches of powder. There's a delayed opening at the office.
Yeah, sure.
Where are you headed? What's the run?
Well, if I have enough time, I'll get over to all the new stuff they've cut in the woods at Deep Temerity.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff is insane.
Yeah.
I just think it's some of the best skiing in the world, and really hard to find for most people. I'm sure you know where they are, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Not telling anyone, by the way.
Yeah, so there's secret stashes. You can't get to them without finding your way through the woods, and there's these nice openings in the trees that are just amazing.
All right, so the final thing we're going to do before we send it off to wherever we're going, we're going to head back to J. Ray and Oliver at the Wheeler. But before we go, I just want you guys to give our viewers a synopsis of what the weather feels like to you currently right now, right here.
I don't even need this jacket. It's only 8 in the morning, and it's going to be a beautiful day. I could tell.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be in the mid-50s. I don't even check the weather, but I'm quite sure.
57 degrees is the report. Blue skies overhead. Andrew Turchin, guys, look him up. You can check him out at www.andrewturchin.com. Good family, good local, kicking back. Thanks so much for visiting us today, man. It's great to see you.
You too. Thanks a lot, Clay.
Yeah.
Really appreciate having me on.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing Andrew out on the slopes. We're heading down back to the Wheeler with J. Ray and Oliver Sharp. Take it away.